Hello everyone, welcome back to English class. Today we are going to start one new topic and the topic name is parts of speech. What is the name of today's topic? It is parts of speech. In English alphabet we have total 26 letters. Among them we have vowels A, E, I, O, U. These are vowels and remaining letters like B, C, D to Z. These are consonant. And how many consonants are there? 21. Alright. Now see here. M-A-N. This is a word. How it is made? When we combine letter, then it forms what? A word. For example, when we combine M plus A plus N, then it becomes man. When we combine B plus O plus X, then it becomes box. In this way, we can say that when we combine the group of letters, it forms a word. Now, what is today's topic? It is parts of speech. So, we shall understand what is the meaning of parts of speech. According to the use of the words in the sentence, or you can say according to the function of the words in the sentence, words are divided into 8 parts, which is known as parts of speech. You understood? Like every word plays very important role. Every word has its own role in the sentence. So according to their use, according to their work, words are divided into 8 classes in 8 groups. Alright? 8 parts. So this is known as what? Parts of speech. So you can make fair note from here. Definition you can write. Now what are those 8 parts of speech? Whenever we speak any sentence, we use these parts of speech. So how many parts of speech are there? There are total 8 parts of speech. You can see here. It is noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. One by one, we shall continue. At first, we shall see here the definition of the noun. In short, you can say the naming words are known as noun. Otherwise, you can write also the definition here. A noun is the name of person, place, thing or quality. For example, Alok, girl, class, iron, Delhi. These are the examples of noun. So in short, we can say that all naming words are nouns. Now, kinds of noun. Noun has been divided into various types. First one is proper. How many types are there? Total 5 types. The first one is proper noun. Second one is common noun. Third one is collective noun. Fourth one is material noun. And fifth one is abstract noun. So one by one we shall continue. Now we have first type of noun is proper noun. So what is proper noun? Name of particular person, place or thing is known as proper noun. For example, India, Kanpur, Ganga, Kavita. Okay, these are the examples of proper noun. Now, see another type of noun, that is common noun. A noun that does not point out any particular person, place or thing, but is common to all persons or things of the same class or kind. For example, country, city, river. Just try to understand the difference between proper noun and the common noun. Here, river, that means we have so many river. We have Ganga river, we have Yamuna river. But what is common in Yamuna, Ganga and Saraswati? The common thing is that these all are the examples of river. So river is what? Common noun. Similarly, city. We have so many cities. We have what? Ghazipur city. Like this, other cities are also there. So what is common among them? The common is what? All are city. Similarly, country. We have so many countries. India is one of them. India is there. Another countries you can say what? USA is there. Another country you can say. There are so many countries. But what is the common? Common is that they all are the examples of country. We have Pakistan also. We have India also. We have other countries also. Alright. So what is common? They all are example of country. So these are the examples of what? Common noun. If I say, tell me, boy is proper noun or common noun? So what will be your answer? Of course, you must say this is example of common noun, because there are various boys like Ram. If I say you Ram, Syam, Ghanshyam, Mohan, what is common there? All are the name of boys. So here boy is reflecting what? Common noun. Similarly, if I say Rita, Geeta, Ina, Meena, Dika, Kavita, Alka, etc. So what is common in this name? So what is common? All are the names of girls. So here these are examples of girl, like all are girls. So girl is here what? Common noun. But if I say Kavita, so Kavita is a name of particular girl. So it is what? Example of proper noun. If I say only Mohan, then Mohan will be example of what? Proper noun or common noun? So of course it will be what? Proper noun. But if I say boy, then it will be example of common noun. Alright. Now collective noun. A noun that stands for collection of person, places, etc. is called collective noun. So a noun that stands for collection of person or places. For example, class. What is class? It is the collection of the students. Army, you know very well. Group. It may be group of person. Here, staff. Group of employee. Alright. And here, team. It may be player team. It may be what? Group of players. That is team. So here these are the examples of collective noun. Now, material noun. A noun that stands for the matters or a substance of which things are made is known as material noun. Anything of which if we can make the things, that is known as what? Material noun. a substance of which things are made or things can be made. For example, gold. We can make earrings, nose rings, necklace, Mangal Sutra, etc. from gold, and that is why this is good example of material noun. Similarly, with silver, we can make so many other things. Like we have so many utensils that can be made from aluminium. So what is aluminium here? It is material noun. Now come to the abstract noun. An abstract noun is the name of some quality, feeling, or an idea that we can only think, we can only feel, but we cannot touch. For example, kindness. It is what? Example of abstract noun. We can feel the kindness, but we cannot touch the kindness. We can only think about it. We can feel it. All right. So these are the examples of abstract noun. So this was all about today's class. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.